Hello, Terry here. Today I want to do day 6 of the scrap a sketch sketches for their birthday. And it has these beautiful circular elements. This is from September 2023, the scrap room. This is a double shot kit, so it doesn't have a whole lot of embellishments and so on, so we can make that work. Anyway, I've pulled some flair, and then so I did pull out a few flair just to get going here. Some birthday and some stars, because there are stars here, and it came with this little sequin mix too. So just have to kind of decide what way we're going to go with the papers. So what I'm thinking is, first of all, I'm going to go like that because I've got my vertical paper. Sorry, vertical photo. So it's going to take up probably more of the page than what this the sketch is calling for, so it's going to alter it just a touch. So we need a big, like a kind of a medium-sized circle, a ring, and then a smaller circle. But I'm wondering if I shouldn't maybe cut, say, three of this. Maybe not the same size exactly, but a smaller circle to plunk embellishments on, which means I don't know if I want that one there. We'll have to get going and see how it looks when things start going. What I thought for this one, though, this one, I would take the circle right from the center of this, I don't know what you would call that. It's not really sun rays, but it's definitely like a shard type looking thing. So if we take that, and then for background, I don't know if I should do a cardstock. So there's white, and then there's this like royal blue cardstock. I don't think it's got a name on it. I wonder what brand it is. Actually, I'm gonna pull out a few of these first. So I thought I don't want flowers because I'm gonna use kind of stars as my whatever. Probably not these. He's got a pancake with no candles. So I think we're gonna forget about maybe the cake and the cupcakes. Might keep the party hat and just these little stars because you never know. The fork, because I'm sure he had a fork. Don't pull out these, so we'll just leave those out. There's only one candle here, and when he's 2 it kind of gets confusing, so we'll maybe put those away. Keep the birthday boy out. And this little party hat again. Yay. So depending on whether I use birthday boy or birthday, I don't think I'd use both, but we'll keep both out. And look at this little balloon dog. That's cute. The tag, the flare we'll leave out. And I may pick some other flare instead, but just thought I'd start with those. This balloon maybe, and the smile's cute. So they are all staticky. They're sticking to me. Get off now. It's like having a hair in your mouth. It's just like, get off. Okay. So now, my thought was, okay, so that's going to be our, geez Louise, our middle circle. Now where's the sketch? Here it is. Okay. So that's this one. So I was thinking either this for the background, or maybe, maybe do a, so, is the teal even in there? Yeah, I do like a teal. Does he have any teal in there? No, it kind of fights. All right, so let's do maybe the music notes for border. And then, so we'll have some dots left. I could use that for the second circle, but then there's not much contrast against the white. I'm gonna have confetti all over the place here. Confetti, is that what they call it, or did they call it sequins? I can't remember. Okay, so that is happy birthday all over. So our second circle, this big ring, I could either do it out of the stars or out of that, but again, it's not much contrast against the background. Unless, should we just use blue for the background? What would that look like? In that case, I want more of that instead. Okay, let's set the white aside. Get that out of our way for the moment. Okay, so we're going to use that like that. We will gut out the orange. We'll do this for the circle. And this for the ring. And then maybe the that orange can be cut out. And then instead of the florals, we'll use I might fussy cut out some of the stars, and we'll just use the die cut elements and whatnot. Oh, and I need something for in behind the photo. So I could double that with bring the orange in for the matte, and maybe I'll have enough likely of the, oh no I won't, yeah I will, enough of the circly ones, the dots. What is that called? Doesn't have a name. Sure it does. What's its name? HBD song. For the second matte, and then we need something for in behind there. So I'll figure that out. But yeah, so that's where I'm going with this, and I will be back when I have some stuff cut up here. Okay, here's where we're at. So gutted this, trimmed down the blue cardstock. She's on. I did my circles, and I did them really too small. I wish I would have done them a little bit bigger, but once they were cut, and I wasn't wasting any more paper. I did go ahead and punch 3 orange circles. So this is just a partial one, and then these with a 3-inch circle punch. So the thing is, I don't want them to be completely in a line. I might actually run that one right off. I don't know if I should do like down here, or have this guy come up here a little bit, but then that's kind of across. How about that? I guess I should put the photo on. Okay, so he's gonna go maybe there. See, like you can definitely tell the photo's bigger than it. And so much of this paper get covered up. It's making me sad, but anyway. And then I don't like that little gap there. Maybe I can cover that with some things. Okay, so let's want him centered above this pretty fun paper. Oopsies. There goes the lid. Okay, so then I've got my foam onto all of it. Golly, there wasn't much paper left after I finished all my cutting and whatnot, because I did fussy cut a few of the stars out of that. So it's gonna be touch and go to get another layout from the scraps, but we can do it. It's white cardstock, so you can always do mixed media if you're so inclined. All right, so now this one, yeah, right in there. Just gives your embellishments a little place to rest. So, I've got a tag. I already put some twine on it, so he's gonna smile. Oh wait, where was I gonna put the title? The title was supposed to run down here. But it could just as easily go here. Actually, this might be nicer. What I did was I pulled some of the Bella Boulevard, the white in the Florence alphabet, because that'll pop really nicely right off of there. Okay, so let's got that up here. Now I was gonna have birthday pancake, so do we want another birthday up there? Perhaps not. What if we do, yay. Oh yeah, and then you can hang from that. And then another little blue one. I might pop in. The birthday hat doesn't really show up in the orange, does it? Let's put, so these are some stars that I'd fussy cut from that one sheet. I didn't do a whole lot, but enough to do something with. If I do that, he can go up on a bit of pop dots. So question, we up here in Canada don't seem to have the same I don't know, not qualities, same variety that you have in the States for as far as streaming services. Like I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Paramount Plus that I'm thinking of subscribing to that one, because right now, what do we have? Netflix and what do you call it? Amazon Prime. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear. Is that too much? Maybe that's too much to try and be squeezing in, because I still have the sequins to put in. Yeah. All right, we'll leave that like that. Got balloons like that. And then down here, we're going to try and cover, maybe I can use some of these stars tucked in to disguise that little hole. And I'll do them up on pop dots so that they don't blend completely in with that background. Where's I going to put him? So what I was I looking at? There was like Pet Cemetery. I know it didn't get very good reviews, but I kind of want to see it. What do I have on me here? Good grief. Kind of want to see it. The prequel. What is it called? Bloodlines. Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. And I wanted to see. Shoot, what else? There was like it seems like every time I see something that I want to watch, it seems to be on Paramount Plus. So I'm thinking maybe that's the one to go, because we have Bell Express View, because my husband likes certain shows on there. Like he wants to watch the news, and he wants to watch kind of the Better Home and Gardens ones, and I'm talking and not paying attention here. Let's just start putting stuff on. But I tend to watch either Netflix or Prime, mostly Netflix, or just stuff on YouTube. So yeah, we tend to watch different stuff. Which is fine this time of the year when he's not in the house a whole lot. It just gets a little harder once he's in, because like he likes to watch what are they called? It's the one up in the Yukon, the Gold Rush, and Deadliest Catch and that kind of stuff. And I can watch it, but I'd rather watch something else, if I'm honest. But there are worse problems to have than not agreeing on what your favorite show is. I like the true crime stuff, and I like horror stuff. And he does not at all. But what are you gonna do? When I like that, or straight up. But I like this, and then that kind of joins that into that a little bit. And then puppy. Already put some adhesive foam on the back. Adhesive foam. What the heck's that? Yeah, so somebody's out mowing the lawn, or actually this time of year he might just be mulching leaves. And then there's been a shotgun going off, and I don't know who it is, because we're all, well, not me, but anyone that lives here or is related to me is they started combining corn just now. It's still pretty wet, but it should be okay. Let's cover up that orange if we can. Here, hello little fella. And then no, I don't love that. I need some stars on there. That's what the deal is. That guy, and a yellow. And then the hat would show. Not really. Sure, this is real interesting, just watching me argue with myself about where things are going. Now a truck's leaving. What is happening here? I never know really what's going on. I just know at a certain point people need to be fed. Thinking of doing, got meat getting ready to be Thinking either chili or lasagna. I know Dave would rather have the lasagna and Paul would rather have the chili. So who do I like more today? I hardly ever make chili. That's a nice cold weather, comforting type thing. I should have a word in here. I want this smile to go down here because then down here we'll have the title. Yeah. R up here. Don't want the smile coming out his bum. That's kind of not maybe the best. We'll just put him under his little mouth. Can I? Can I get her up? There we go. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not too picky, eh? But it's gotta be right. Drat. How's that? Oh, still have my balloons on. Well, definitely don't want that coming out of his bum. Looks stupid with him at the bottom. It should be at the top. Let me tuck him in there. Okay, that looks good. I think his smile, is he proper? He looks kind of crooked. Let's move this yellow star. He's mucking up the works a little bit. Oh, perfect. He tore off. Perfect. Oh, there. That's, I like, well, there. That's a little dimensional. Okay, where did my steers go? Here they are. Now, should I go low, bigger to smaller? Up. Like a so. And like a so. And yeah, let's just do that. Now there's another truck just drove in. I don't know what's happening here. Actually, that might be Bob's girlfriend. She had her wisdom teeth out the other day. And I was supposed to have picked her up. But then Dave's aunt died. So her memorial and visitation was that day. So it was raining, so it worked out that Bob didn't have an issue having to go get her. But then I felt like hot garbage and I stayed home. So I didn't even make it to Auntie Anne's thing, and she was a pretty nice lady. But she has had a lot of, not so much, I don't know if you'd call them health issues, but like bad legs and that kind of stuff. And that just makes life miserable. So she was 88. She wasn't spring chicken, but still sad because she was just always really, really nice to us. And I don't know if I've never heard anybody say anything bad about her. Anybody. And that's unusual, eh? I don't think I'm going to have that same effect when I'm gone. I'll be like, oh, wow. There, how's that? That'll do. Okay, and then let's tuck this guy. I kind of wanted him on there. I've got another hole there. So this room isn't old. It was a sunroom. Like, we live in a century home, and so it was a sunroom that was added on after the fact. So the door going into the dining room from here actually has like a ringer on this side. So it's a twisty ringer, and it's like a bell. So when the dog stands up to look to see what I'm doing, he like hits the bell on the inside, and it kind of half tinkles. And oh no, he's gone now. He's happy today. His friend Bob's dog is here today, and doesn't always come. And Alfie's always thrilled when Gunner comes for visits. I'm gonna do this. I need one kind of there, a thick one, and then there with that. Not really. I need another one under here. So I don't know how. It'll depend how. This is the first day they're trying the corn, so it'll depend how things are going, how late they'll go. Because corn, they will go very, very late if things are running appropriately. Or they used to. I don't know whether Dave will anymore. Now that he doesn't go like he did when he was 30, you know. You can't. Sometimes I think he's just trying to prove something to the kids about, oh, you kids are always complaining about being tired, and I'm blah blah. Kind of funny. So this little fella's having his birthday pancake here, and funnily enough, my birthday is on the 9th, so what's that? Is that Thursday? Yeah. And Alfie, my wee pup, he was born on the 10th of November last year, so I always said it was meant to be. I saw when she first posted that they were born, and I was like, oh, they're so cute. But we still had Daisy here, and it would have just been too much energy for her, and I didn't want her to, you know, she was older and already having some issues, so we just I didn't even consider it. And then a couple months later, after she passed, well, actually it was maybe about a month after she passed, I had texted my friend Stephanie and said, do you have any puppies? I need a puppy. Like, you go over there, and they breed French bulldogs and not schnauzers. Yeah, schnauzers. And they have poodles and what else? Anyway, they're treated better than kids. Like, they spend all their time out in this kennel. It's like they have their, like right now they have their kitchen out there, and so they hang out with the dogs all the time. And that smile is still not sitting right with me. So anyway, I said, can I come over? I just wanted to sit and be covered in dogs. You know, I was having a missing Daisy, and it's always, you know, you go home covered in drool and dog hair and just happy. And how I had said was, do you have any puppies that you can just pour on me, because she'll bring out a whole litter and then just like kind of drop it on you, which is amazing. And she said, actually, we don't, they're all gone except for one. And I'm like, oh, she goes, well, are you interested? And just kind of joking. And I was like, got a picture? So anyway, it worked out that was February that I wonder if I do birthday spelling it all out. I do like using a couple of different fonts for a title. And let's pop him up just a skosh. Yeah, so now Alfie's been here since it was the middle of February last year. Right, actually, was it right before Valentine's Day? Yeah. And he has a lot of energy. That yeah. He's an odd little dog. He comes in, so I have blankets kind of on all the furniture in our living room, just so it's, you know, they come in from outside and they're muddy, and I just like to be able to throw them in the wash, and plus the smell, you know, dogs smell, especially when you live on a farm. They find something, they want to roll in it. He comes in, and this is a nighttime thing for him. He burrows underneath it, and he'll lay under the blanket completely with his head covered and everything forever. Like, he just I've never had a dog that acted like that. You just watch him at night and you're like, what is this dog doing? But it's cute. And then he'll start kind of fighting with himself under there. He'll be like, rah, 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 and occasionally bark. Yeah, he's standing up on the thingy again now, looking at me like, how come I'm not allowed in there right now? Usually when I'm scrapbooking, I have a little bed in here for him to lay in. And he's happy to hang out. He likes to be in the same room as me, but Willie's out there and Gunner's out there. It's not like he's by himself. He just wants what he wants. Don't we all? All right, any foam showing? Not really. Well, that looks nice. So, I wonder if I could get a birthday pancake. I'll have to make it myself, but that's fine. Looks like he's got either chocolate chips or blueberries in his. I remember doing that for the kids when they were small with the chocolate chips. They were always like, I mean, if you were real lazy for dinner and you're just like, yeah, we're having pancakes, and you throw a couple chocolate chips in, and they thought it was the greatest thing. The way that Dave's mom makes them, though, I don't know. She calls it the Dutch way. I don't know if it's just her Dutch way or the Dutch way. It's more like a crepe, like it's more milk, and they're flat. And they always cut up apple real thin, like slice it, and bake that into it. And it is actually really good. But when they were growing up, like my husband, they never hardly ever had maple syrup because it was too expensive. So like his mom and dad grew up, well, more his mom grew up in the war in Europe, like they were still living in Holland there, and she can remember when they'd have to go hide in the basement because the soldiers came and were up in their house and stuff. And didn't talk about it a whole lot, but every so often she'll mention something. But they came, I think she was 8. She was either 8 or 9, and then Dave's dad was the other, either 8 or 9. What was my point? Oh yes, the apples. But so I like the thin pancakes, but I don't necessarily need the apples, and Dave's not big on them either. So sometimes you do it because they're like, that's what Oma does. Or they used to. They're older now. They don't. So Oma makes it this way for me. Birthday, and then we'll do this kind of on the wonky wonky. Can I fit pancakes in there? Guess we're gonna find out. Or I guess it's just pancake. Surely I can fit that in. Golly, now I'm craving pancakes. Something fierce. I have a recipe that's in years ago, and I want to say we were still dating. I don't think we were even married yet. His mom, Dave's mom, is always picking stuff up at yard sales, you know, because we need more stuff. need to get rid of my own junk. I don't need anybody else's. But anyway, back then you're just getting ready to have your household, and anything was appreciated. So it's this one cookbook that she picked up, and it was old then. So this is 30 whatever years ago. And it's called they're called flannel cakes. That's the recipe that I make. And it's you beat the egg whites first, and then you fold that into the rest of the batter, so they're nice and fluffy. There. That's pretty good. Now all we need are some of these fun, I don't know if they call them sequins or confetti or what, but they's cute. All right. Let's do some here. Kind of do them like you would enamel dots. And fresh maple syrup is obviously the best if you have the choice. I think I've got one in there right now that's fairly, I think it's from this year. Because I mean, it does keep. It's not like it doesn't keep, but, and just depending on the time of the spring that it was taken. So Dave really likes the dark. So that's taken at the end of the season when it's pretty well run dry, the trees. So our neighbors, he often will go down and get from them the darker, because a lot of people don't like it because it's quite thick and flavorful, and not everybody digs that, but we like it. All right, there's some there. And we'll put some down here. Yeah, fresh maple syrup is the best though. Bob, when he's still in public school, he decided one year, well actually he did a couple years, he tapped trees here and at the other farm, and boiled syrup, and it's just a lot of sitting around and putting wood on the thing, but it's pretty darn good, I'll tell you that. And he was, pretty chuffed that he had made it himself. He's always wanting to try different things, which is a blessing and a curse, because sometimes it's just, like he was gonna sell it. Well, the time you put into it, and then you don't make anything off. So he had that, and one year he grew sweet corn and sold it up on the highway, and then one year, well, for several years, he had his own chickens and would sell to the neighbors, and he would actually go around on his, so he would have been grade 7 and 8 when he was doing this. He would go around on his four-wheeler and deliver them to the neighbors every Saturday morning. The neighbors were like, you can't beat that. There. Not enough. I tend to go a little overboard with the sequence, so maybe we'll leave it at that for today. I like the way the title turned out anyway. Okay, so that is day 6. Pretty good. I like that. Of Scrap a Sketch, the second birthday. And there we go. Just a fun little, Bella Boulevard doesn't disappoint when it comes to coloring cute, right? And my Scrap and Happy Studio Flair was perfect. Oh, I didn't get any stars on though, did I? No, it was too much. But I've got stars everywhere else. Oh, right, so I needed to, no, I got sequins on here, have at least 5 of the items on this list. And I wasn't paying attention, so I hope I did. Usually I have so much stuff on that it's not an issue, but this one's a little more bare bones. So no stripes, spots. I guess you could call these spots. No flowers, no butterflies. There are 3 pattern papers. So we've got spots, 3 pattern papers, multi-font title, circles, fussy cutting. I cut those stars out, thread, or twine, I mean, and stars. Oh, so 7. Yeah, good enough. Anyway, that's it for now. We will talk to you again. Have a great day.